Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Anieken. In today's tutorial, we are going to fix a common issue in Microsoft Word. That is, a table that extends beyond the margin, making some of the columns invisible. Let's jump right into it and learn the tips and tricks to fix this issue. Alright, so let me go to Microsoft Excel and copy a table down to Microsoft Word. I have this table here from column A to column Z, right? If I zoom in, you will see this is where the table ends. But I will not copy down up to column Z. Let me just take it maybe to P, and I press my Ctrl C on my keyboard to copy it. Or you can use this copy command button to copy it. It will do the same thing. Now let's go back to Microsoft Word to paste. Now looking at this table being pasted in Microsoft Word, you can discover that from column LMNOP are invisible here. The reason is that it's gone beyond the margin in Microsoft Word. In fact, it's gone beyond the paper size in Microsoft Word. How do we fix this problem? There is a flexibility to drag these lines, these vertical lines, to reduce the width of every column. But that will not solve the problem. And so what we have to do is to highlight the entire table. If you are starting here to highlight the table, you can highlight up to column P, because immediately after the paper or the page size, you cannot highlight beyond that. You cannot highlight beyond the zero margin of the page. So there are two ways I can highlight everything that is in this window. The first one is to take my cursor outside to the left margin of the table. If I take my cursor out, you'll see that my cursor has changed to an arrow pointing to the right. So if I click right now, it highlights an entire row. So I can click and drag down here. It means I have selected the entire table. That's one way to select. Another way to select this entire table is to click on this table move icon, and the whole table will be highlighted on one click. All right. So now when you click and highlight the entire table, you can right click. Just as this table is being selected, please, I am using highlight or select interchangeably. So if I say select or highlight, it means I'm saying the same thing here. So immediately you highlight the table, you can right click and then follow this menu down to auto fit. Select auto fit window. Now watch what happens. The entire table now fits into the window within the two margins of Microsoft Word. You can see the table well fitted, right? That's one way of doing it. Let me undo and use another way. If you click on this table move icon, there is a context menu also showing up here that you can use and do the same thing. Come here to auto fit. Click and drop it down and select auto fit window. It does the same thing, right? But if you don't want to use that also, you can still select the entire table by clicking on this move table icon. And then if you look at your ribbon tab menu, you will see that two new ribbon tabs have been introduced. Those are called context ribbon tabs. They only come out when you are working with a table. So you have your table design and then your layout. So what we are going to do is in the layout ribbon tab, This is the same thing, auto fit, right? So if my table, for example, let me undo what we did. The table is like this. I can come to my layout tab and click on auto fit command icon and then select auto fit window. And it will still do the same thing. It brings back the table, all the columns of the table back to fit within the margin in Microsoft Word. So that's how to fix this problem. Okay, before we go, let me show you the way you would have done it faster with your paste command button. One of the options in paste command buttons would have been able to help out for us to paste that table to fit within the margins in Microsoft Word. The Control V we used before was to paste with the source formatting. And that's why we had that problem of the content of the table exceeding or extending beyond the margins. If I want to use this paste command option that will fit the table within the Microsoft Word margins, I would have come here to click the option. This first option is what we used. You can see the live preview as the text table now. If I go to the second one, you can see that the table fits within the margins in Microsoft Word. So this one is using the destination, which is Microsoft Word. It's using the destination styles to paste the table. There are other styles that you can use to paste the table. It depends on what you want. Like this is pasting what we copied from Microsoft Excel as a picture in Microsoft Word. So this very one, the second option would have helped us not to go through the hassle of rearranging the table. Nevertheless, it is great for you to understand how to handle this kind of problem when it comes to arranging your table in Microsoft Word. Thank you very much for watching. I hope this will help someone out there. Please do like, share, and subscribe for more interesting tips and tricks in Microsoft Word. Thank you.